Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Gets the shot away! Foot in. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Genepo. It's a promising position. He's in plenty of space here. Well, now it's a race. And one more try! Decent hit and on target. Shot, surely! In he goes again! It's there! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
But après 11 minutes de jeu par le numéro 2.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That has ended up in no man's land. Genepo, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets into some space. He's picked his way through. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's run loose here, out towards the flank. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Great ball, there's the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
It takes a shot! Threads one in. No way through there. Stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Dante. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Back into the middle. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Knocks it out wide. That's a throw. And the shot's on here. And he's on the finish! Romeu to Luis Suarez. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's going to go a long way. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that has left him in a heap. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14. À sa place, le numéro 39.
And we're underway again. Played out wide. He's being urged to shoot. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Steaming on goalwards. He's having a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
This looks promising. And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. He's had a shot! Genepo, Luis Suarez. Out towards the flank. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? And they win it back again. Now it's Luis Suarez. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it out wide. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's gone loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. Genepo. Can he get on the end of this? He's a sharp little ball here. He's found... It's Luis Suarez! Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Oh, he's burst through! He's having a go! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Navarro. Bajcetic. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Now this could be a chance. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
This ended up in no man's land.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great run on the overlap here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Now it's Navarro. And here's Suarez. That's tidy. Luis Suarez! They want to be quick to recover this. He's kept it out, just.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Corner number 3 coming up. This time, surely! And somehow he kept it out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So their 4th corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what a mistake! Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Real chance! And that is wildly off target. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bajcetic. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fran Navarro is fouled. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And he's found the... It's Luis Suarez! Tries to play it through. Gets a good foot in there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's tried one! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, after all of that, Jim, Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
The action has already started. Mina does well to stand firm and defend it.
That's going in strongly.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Suarez, I've always been a huge fan of, Peter. A complete forward of the modern era. I call him a hybrid between the traditional 9 and number 10. Drives and turns at people when there's little space. Loves to run in behind when there isn't. There's no one better than him at doing that.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Referee's given a throw. Another throw-in.
And it's Araujo.
Araujo has it out wide and in space. Araujo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Backward it goes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cavani. And he's in on goal. Has a shot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. And this is Cavani. Hit into the middle. Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! And France are in front. Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, that has not gone well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bajcetic. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. He's going for goal! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're quick to get it back. Thinks about the shot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Cavani. Good take, and is he in? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And this is Cavani. Araujo. Can he spark a counter here? And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Cavani. Bajcetic. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Cavani. That's a nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Chance, surely! In he goes again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end. Omiya Ardija certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That has ended up in no man's land. Bajcetic. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, that's fabulous. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Cavani.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
He is through here. France claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. This possibly the last play of the half. He's having a go! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
chers spectateurs, n'oubliez pas l'opération caritative organisée autour de ce match. Merci d'avance. Changement en
And that's
cours.
the start of another 45 minutes.
Omiya Ardija can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Big chance!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bajcetic.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes for goal!
He's got away with one there. Front-footed pressing going on here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bajcetic. Cavani proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Knocks it out wide. He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. Goes to finish! Played out wide.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's the chance to counter.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Now it's Cavani. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. This looks promising.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now that looks a decent ball.
That is a great pick out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Lefebvre. That has not gone well.
Out towards the flank.
Oh, what a mistake!
Oh, it's come loose. Out of play for a goal kick.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 2.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Le
fact.
numéro 18. Le numéro 4. Le numéro 13. Cavani. À leur place, le numéro 15. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 21.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass.
Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Not the most accurate pass. It's a good run down the right. That's a good run he's making there.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's managed to get rid.
Played out wide. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Araujo. He has found the way through. Lefebvre.
Omiya Ardija really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now the delivery.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Araujo. Now this could be a chance. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's bustling through here.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That has ended up in no man's land.
It's a pretty loose pass.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Driving forward.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Luis Suarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Not the most accurate pass. And this is Luis Suarez.
Lovely, now then. He's had a shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come to nothing. Araujo,
And that's gone loose.
nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
So that's it. It is all over.
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss.